Day in the life as a solo pirate treasure hunter. Good morning, me hearties. So today I woke up nice and early to watch the most magnificent sunrise, and we got some big plans today, but first I need to jump in the water and catch myself something to eat, because the fridge be looking very empty lately. And as you can see here, I wasn't the only one hunting for a meal. Just swimming around trying to find the right type of fish, I all of a sudden noticed that I've lost my diver's knife, and luckily after a good hour or so I finally found it again, and honestly I thought I was never going to see it again. Okay, back to the hunt. I saw this crayfish which was unfortunately a little too small, and then I saw Stevie the stingray. Then I figured he was in a nice spot, so I might camp out where he was and wait for the perfect fish to come along, and boy did I find one. A perfect sized Spangled Emperor that was delicious in my noodle soup. So after a very late breakfast, it was time to lift the anchor and hoist the sails, because we have some treasure to find. We had some absolute perfect sailing conditions, and then all of a sudden I saw a megalodon tail. So I quickly put the drone up to get a better view of it, and it actually ended up being a whale playing with a jellyfish. One of the most incredible interactions I've ever seen. So I left those two homies to keep playing, and then it was time to make our way over to the bay where I'm going to be treasure hunting, and I wasted no time to get in the dinghy and start making my way over. And as soon as I got in, I got attacked by these GTs, which I had to fend off using my feet. Eventually they started to chill out, and then it was time for me to sink down to the bottom and find myself some treasure. So as soon as I get to the bottom, I start swinging the metal detector around, and it didn't take me long to get my first target, which ended up being a fishing hook, which wasn't good because I was actually in a green zone, which means you can't fish. But luckily it didn't take me long to get onto my second target, and it ended up being a $2 coin, so we're making some money. Soon after that I found a bit more trash, which is always good to clean up the ocean, and then by the end of it I found a couple coins and a lot of trash, and then by this stage it was sunset, and of course like every good pirate, rum on sunset.